Sorry, mate. Had the craziest day. This is so fucking awkward. Like, hey guys, I cannot believe I'm doing this. So I wanted to do a little Q&A because I'm new to YouTube. Is it YouTube or YouTube? Fight in the comments. I'm gonna say YouTube. I've always wanted to start a YouTube, as you guys, it's not very sturdy to say it cost me £39. I finally just plucked up the courage to do a video for you guys. So I thought I'd do a Q&A so you guys can so a few, I think it was last week or the week after, I asked you guys to send in your questions. So I'm going to go through them today. And of course, we will be eating. Let's get to know me a little bit more. This off. Listen, I'm extra like this. Don't ever invite me to your wedding because I will turn up as the bride. I'm sorry, it's just I don't know. Cheers. Okay, so the first question. Now I get this question a lot. Where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from? I'm Pakistani. I'm Pakistani. You're Pakistani, yeah? What made you become an influencer? I started off on Instagram, and if you guys knew me way back then, you'd know that I always deactivate, activate, deactivate, blah, blah, blah. I was just in and out of my feelings. I don't know what was going on with me. I just started to do makeup looks. I tagged Huda Beauty in a couple of posts and she reposted it, and it kind of just blew up from there. Got featured on Teen Vogue, and it just gradually just kept going up. Numbers don't mean anything to me, but the support that you guys have shown me throughout the years means everything to me, and I really appreciate that. Can you relax? Sorry, I need to check myself sometimes. I just get carried away. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys that have stuck around with me all these years and have been through my little journeys, because I know I've been through some journeys, boy. So yeah, cheers to us. Who would have thought? Not me. Okay, how tall are you? My personality is 7 foot, but I'm 5 foot, just reaching 5 foot. So I am a very petite little lady. I might be short, but if I have to, I will pull you down to my size and yeah. Sorry, got flu. Do you ever feel you've missed out with your dad not being around? Well, now this is a deep one. He has always been in and out of my life, but when it comes to family, I'm gonna try and not speak about it too much just because out of respect for them. But yeah, of course, I have missed out on a lot of things with him not being around. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And if anything, I have learned so much from my mum. She's probably gonna watch this video and she's gonna be sat there like, he is my absolute inspiration. So I feel like everything in life happens for a reason, and it's made me become the woman that I am today. So the next question is, how did you meet your husband? I met Shah in school/college. A lot of people will think they know me, know my life just based on what they see. Me and Shah have been best friends since literally 2013. We have been very good friends. Friends. That was it. So we left college. You know when you go through that little phase where you stop talking to people you used to speak to in college? We went through like this awkward phase. 2 weeks went by and we didn't speak to each other. We seen each other at a Drake concert. I seen him and I was like, I just seen you, boy. And he was texting me and I was texting him, and then we went out for dinner and we just realised like how much we missed each other's presence. He might think differently, but he moved to me. Shah's gonna watch this back and say, no wait, yes you did, Shah. Yes you did. And I'm not gonna lie, I was like, I don't think that's a good idea because we're best friends, and if I lose you as a friend and it becomes awkward, I've lost a very good friend. So anyway, I deaded it off. Another 2 weeks went by and I thought, okay, I'm at a point in my life where I am speaking to the wrong people, I'm getting involved in the wrong things. I know that I'm going to be happy with him, and I know, alhamdulillah, he's such a good and great guy. So I was like, beep, beep, beep. We kind of met after that, and then I just said, look, I set things straight on the table. I said, listen, if we're gonna get into this, you need to understand, you know what I want. Like, this is something meaningful to me and I want to spend the rest of my life with this guy. So no, we're not going to fanny around, we're going to get straight to the point. Spoke about our goals in life and what we want, and if we were even on the same page in terms of marriage, kids, all of that good stuff. And then we spoke to our parents, then we got married. But yeah, if you guys want a more in detail video of that, then let me know, I'll do one. Do you have any hobbies? Yes, my hobby is chatting shit. Is looking after your child a hobby? No, I'm sorry, I don't know why I even said that. I love eating, I love painting. What is your biggest achievement? Going to Umrah and quitting my job at Chanel. It's because I really I don't think you understand how scary it is to leave and, you know, leave what you know behind and really just trust Allah in everything. I've been brought up to be independent, so me not having a job and purely relying on Instagram was a big risk for me. So leaving it up to Allah, like, that was the best achievement ever for me, because alhamdulillah, like, it all turned out so perfectly. So I'd say that is my biggest achievement, and also my daughter. I love you, little poo-poo. Who's your celebrity crush? It's Drake.
It's Trizzy Drake.
Where do you get your fashion inspiration from? I literally had no fashion sense a few years ago. Like, I'm sorry, I was a mess. If you gassed me up back then, I'm sorry, you were not a real friend, because I dressed disgustingly. Older, I've become more into fashion, so I kind of just look at colours and just put whatever I think works together. Sometimes I go on Pinterest to get some ideas. How do you keep yourself lighthearted and fun? It just, you know what, life is already so short, so just relax. I used to be very like on edge and so like in my feelings all the time. Social media is a huge outlet for me to I just feel like I can make one person smile or laugh. Like, I love watching people I can relate to, because it's like, okay, I'm not the only one that feels like that. So I want to have that quality and that trait about me where you guys are watching me and you're like, I can relate to her. Your biggest fear in life before and after Jenna was born. We all know that death is inevitable, we can't avoid it, but at the same time, it's so deep when you actually sit there and think about it. Especially after Jenna was born, I don't know why, but my anxiety just was on 100. And I used to have these really weird thoughts about, what if someone broke into the house, what if something happened, what if someone took her. I don't know why, but I would constantly be having these thoughts and I was always on edge. So my biggest fear after she was born was, anything was to happen to me, what would happen to her? Or the other way around, if I was to lose Jenna, that would be my biggest fear on this planet. I think I'd lose myself. So this is a really good question. It says, when it comes to culture, how much of that and what aspects do you think you'll pass down? Religion is far more important than culture. I think naturally there'll be aspects that she'll learn, you know, from her grandparents and me and Shah, but it's not a priority. Like, my religion, teaching her the religion is a lot more of a priority than teaching her what our culture is. This question says, what is your favourite thing / personality trait about yourself? You can speak to me, the worst of the worst, and I will not judge you for it. I will sit there, I will listen, I will take it in, and if you're stupid, I'll be like, you've done a stupid thing. But I will not judge you. I go back home and think, my God, she's such a shitty person for doing that. At the end of the day, I've been through my fair shares of getting into situations and wanting to speak to someone about it and being judged for it. Like, that is the worst thing ever. That is my favourite trait about myself. You can speak to me about anything, honey. I'm not going to judge. Okay, so this is a really good question. It says, how do you prevent people's opinions / judgments from impacting you internally? When I first started off on social media, these comments did affect me to the point where I couldn't even sleep at night, because I'd just constantly be thinking, what if someone's left a nasty comment or a nasty DM? At the end of the day, as I've grown older and wiser, I have just realised that people will interpret you however they want to interpret you, and you can sit here and say, I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm not that, I'm this. They're gonna nitpick what they want process it in their brain and think, okay, that's who she is. I've just grown to realize that everyone will have an opinion whether you like it or not. Even the most loved people and the most famous people have haters and have people forming their own opinions on them, but at the end of the day you can't sit down to every little negative thing and think, okay, this is me and this is what defines me because this one person thinks that about me. Listen, I'm over it. I know who I am and I've just come to peace with that. I know who I am, and if I've ever said anything that's come out disrespectfully or incorrect, I will check myself and I'll say, I apologize, I didn't mean it like that, blah blah blah, and that's it. You know, like, I hate when people hold this little thing over your head, like she said this one thing in 2011 when she was like 6 years old, so that's who she is. I don't like that. How much will you space your babies? Basically, when am I having my next child? You might think this is selfish, but I just want to enjoy being a mum of one and actually enjoying the time that I do have for myself. Because I'm not gonna lie, being a mum is not what it is in the movies. It's not all fairy tales. It comes with its downs as well, and I feel like you're really shamed as a parent if you speak about the negatives of being a mother, being a parent. So I feel like let's normalize that conversation, okay? Because kids are hard work. They are, okay? And if you don't think so, you can take my child for the day and see how you feel after that. You know, as much as I love Jenna with all my heart, she's hard work. So I don't think I could manage with 2 at the moment yet, because I just want my own little time. Like, I've got time now to record this video and speak to you guys. If I had 2 kids, realistically, I don't think, for me, I don't think I could get it done. Charlotte in the future, maybe when she's a little bit older, I can think about that. Are your lips real? No, they're made of pork gelatine. How did you know he's the one? So when it comes to love, personally for me, in order to know that he was the one, there were things that he needed to check off the list. Now this works both ways, and I hate when men say, I want a woman who's pious, who wears hijab, who prays 5 times a day, who washes the dishes, blah, blah, blah. But are you able to maintain a lifestyle that matches her needs? Ask yourself that question before you go off and be like, I want this, and it's like, what can you provide? And I'm not the kind of girl that can shy down from making it clear about what I want. It really hurts me and pains me to see when women are made to feel like they're not enough, or they don't have a say, or they don't have any rights when it comes to wanting certain things for themselves. Because you do have a right, actually. You really do. Now, I don't know where I'm going. I have just gone off on a whole different tangent. But yeah, I know he's the one. Who takes your pictures? I take my own pictures. Sometimes I do work with Adam's Apple Media. Shout out to Adam's Apple Media. I take my own pictures with my own tripod. I go out there into the world. I don't care if people watch me. At the end of the day, I'm getting paid. Okay, I'm not getting paid for you to be watching me. So if you want to do that, then that's your own business. When you start Instagram, you have to have that confidence to not really give a shit about what people think. And you have to just go out there and just do it. And especially with vlogging, you know, this is new to me, so I've not really gone out to vlog like that yet. So yeah, I take my own pictures. I can do a little video for you guys to show you how I do that. What is the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you? This was like years ago. I wanted a tag watch. So I sat down and the guy came over to me and he was like, welcome, you know, what you after? And I was like, you see, because I'm quite petite, I'm after like a small one, but I also want to get the big one too. He was like, would you like tea or coffee? Me being me, yeah, I'll have a coffee, 2 sugars, thank you. Anyway, he was like, how would you like to pay for it? Well, in my head I was thinking, well, not cash, because I don't really have the cash, but I'd like to pay for it monthly from my Subway wage. Anyway, my credit didn't go through. So we were both sat there looking at each other, and it was so embarrassing. Like, I literally wanted to just go under the table and just... So I walked out with my coffee. That's when I realised I really need to like sort my life out, because and now I'm in a position where I can walk into Cold Goldsmiths and buy myself a tag watch if I wanted to. I'll handle it. Okay, so that is the end of the Q&A. Thank you so much for watching, and if you guys have watched till the end, you are the real MVPs. What does MVP even mean? Mother, my... So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you want to see next. Please be nice. This is my first time on YouTube and I don't want to go sleep and cry. So please be nice. Okay, just be nice. So much for watching, and I'm so sorry I couldn't go through all of the questions. There was just so many, so I've just picked out random ones. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow, and follow me on Instagram, please. I'm gonna wait until you do it. It's literally just there. I can wait. No, I can wait here. You can just go down there and yeah. Have you done it? Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. It's been so lovely chatting with you guys. And until next time, cling cling, motherfuckers.